So I'm Dr. Sreelekha. I was working as a DST woman scientist at IIT Bombay from 2012 to 2018, and uh, I, I joined there in IIT Bombay in 2000, April 2012, and I started working under Professor Pushpa Puttacharya in April, February 2013 onwards, and so actually everything was good and we were working, and but he was not listening to my tech research passion which I want to aspire for my PhD, but he wanted me to work only in his area, machine translation in the natural language processing area. So I was okay. I started working, and he was happy, very much happy with it. He was eagerly waiting for me to get to the PhD, but then and between a criminal boy called Diptesh Kanojia, he came by eloping with a girl from Delhi, and he wanted to establish himself, and he wanted to get into PhD admission somehow, and so for that he wanted to arrange some publications, and also for that he was he started so many criminal plays, and he wanted to tap other students to get into publication. And so then he understood that I will not go in his way, and so he gathered all the students against me, and he instructed them to trouble me, and he was manipulating each and every people. Till that time it was very well we were working, but he manipulated all the students against me one by one. And then the same way Virendra Singh Namake Lalka, so that he was also troubling me. And so then these people have was manipulated other Diksha Sharma and Siddha Fingar, they were like two PhD students, and so they have extended the troubles to my hostel even, and in the hostel they were creating many fake complaints and all, instructing by playing with the the GSEC Neha Bhargave and all, and also to the along with the hall manager and all. So they were troubling me continuously. And then in 2015 Professor Pushpa got appointment as IIT partner director. So at that time I understood that these people will be troubling me more in the absence of Professor Pushpak, and then I was so worried. At the time our hostel G. Nandidhar Rao, he understood the seriousness of the problem, and she took me to the student IIT Bombay student cell. So by the time Professor Pushpa got so afraid that his director appointment might get affected or his lab will be affected, and so he created another criminal conspiracy with the DNSA and Professor Anindya Datta. And then Professor Pushpa called me back to go to meet the go and meet the student cell ma'am Amita Takare. And then when we went to meet her, she told that when I will be, if I am going back to hostel, I will be feeling very bad by seeing that girls who were troubled me. So just go and meet our counseling doctor, so it will be good for our mind like that and all. So we thought, okay, why not? And we went to meet the doctor, but it was a clear drama. That the next day there will be inquiry. So at that time to project that I have mental problems like that. So she asked me to take a tablet. I told okay. So but when I came back to room, and when I took the tablet, and I was not able to get up from my bed the very next day. So that was the situation happened. And then again we went to meet the on the Tagara Memorial. So at that time she was pouring so much of sympathy to me, and then in between she was calling me, asking my sister's phone number and all. And then again they asked us to come back, and we went back to our room. So when I think after some day, immediately Professor Pushpa and his wife came to my hostel room and was telling, so there won't be any anybody or any job for his lab staff Gajanan and all, if something is happening to lab. And also he was doing so much of emotional sympathy and blackmailing. And then okay, I again fell into that trap, and then again I wrote a mail to Dina say Professor, and that I don't have any problem in that and all. So then after some day, or I think after some day or next day, my Professor Pushpak was calling and telling me that, so my sister was trying to call me, and she was not able to find you. So when I called my sister, I got shocked that how come she can make a call to my professor and all that. So at that time only I came to know that this Professor Anindya Datta, the DNSA, has called and informed to my family that I am in I created so many problems over here, and I got admitted to hospital and all, like that. So they got afraid and they came in the next flight, and here after once they have reached here, none of the process or nobody will talk to them, and so this is their usual way. If any complaints, if any student or anybody is going with a complaint to the authorities, they will immediately create a label that we have mental problems, and none of them will talk or none of them will take any responsibility. This is the main reason why many students are committing suicides in IITs. And so then when my sister and all came also, none of them were ready to talk, and so they told that okay, so my sister and all got afraid, and okay, so I went along with them to home in Ernakulam. So then after going there, I went to meet a doctor, and I told that I want to get a clear certificate from a doctor, and I went to meet Dr. Sejajon at Medical Trust Hospital, and so he told that you are the most cheerful person I have met, and don't waste my time and get away, that he was telling. And then yeah, so then by the time that week itself, I got a Women Scientist Award from the Department of Science and Technology. So I got happy and I came back. After coming here, I went and informed to the dean as Professor Soumya Mukherjee also about all these things, and then I have taken Professor Shivakumar as my PA, and I was minding my own work, since I thought I was afraid to go to that civil lab again, because I know that this Ritesh and Dhirendra will create problems only. So then so again they have tried to create some confusions in Professor Pushpa. Anyway, it's okay. Professor Pushpa went to IIT Patna, and he was coming to IIT Bombay regularly, and so I was minding my own works, and but these people were continuously troubling me in hostel and lab in gang, and so they never allowed me to work in the group, and so they made ensure that I should not make presentations in group meetings also. So he was interested in that, manipulating especially Anubandar to block my presentations, and he created a revenging and a jealous mentality in everybody. And then so I stopped attending the research meetings and out of fear, and so I thought okay, so actually they got a fear that if I am there, their significance will go, like that. So again these people were creating so many place, and then I was adjusting and I was going away. And then in 2016, when I wanted to file my patent, at the time Professor Pushpa didn't agree for that, and so then I approached Dean R&D, so he supported strongly, and then we filed for patents, and Professor Pushpa got somewhat frustration over this thing. And then again I was managing and I was going, and then in 2016 again these people in the lab, they have created some issues and threw me out of the lab. And so at that time so when I went back, when I went to the lab, so these people were discussing with some vendors and some financial allegations they were planning, and they got angry by seeing me. And so they immediately created some shows and threw me out of the lab. And then I think that week itself my father died in an accident, and I got so afraid that I thought I will not be able to work in that lab again, because I was so scared. Because previously also, whenever they create some issues and I used to get something bad happen to me, and I used to go and fall down somewhere, and I used to get ligament injuries on my legs frequently. It was an unusual case. Professor Pushpa also was aware of this, and he was afraid also at the same time. And then this time I requested to HOD that I need a space to work, and so then immediately he allotted me a room, and I was working there. I got happy, and I thought at least now I can concentrate on my work. So this is one part of the story. So there is on another side. So from 2013 onwards, Abhishek Shankaran Ladka, PhD student, so he was loving me and he wanted to get married to me. And so he and his friends were always monitoring me. Actually, basically they were trying to save me from the lab troubles. But in between, one girl, Minali Sharma, she came as a mediator in between us, and she was actually eventually enjoying Abhishek, and she wanted desperately with a strong sexual disease. I have seen this many times in front of my eyes, and so she wanted to trap Abhishek under her control to settle her family things, and so they were very happily enjoying. And so then she was continuously insulting me on the paths everywhere, and she wanted to make sure that I and Abhishek should not get interact each other. And Abhishek was every time he was trying to talk to me on the paths everywhere, and he was coming and standing in front of my lab every time, and he was waiting. But actually I wanted to talk to him, but I cannot entertain this kind of this place. Also Abhishek was many other girl fans gang, and they used to especially Harini, Anju, some kind of girls. These all girls along with their boyfriends. They used to threaten me and insult in gang in our ladies' hostel when I used to go to my third floor room and on second floor, and they used to block me and insult me in gang. So it was like a constant mental torture for me. All the same way, this Neha Pargava, Priyadarshini and all, they always used to insult me on the path. Even Minarli and her boyfriend Prashant, everybody. So that's the reason I was ignoring Abhishek and I was minding my own works. And so as soon as I got allotted this room in 2016, so Minarli got so jealous and she instructed Abhishek to come and sit on the next room, and he was trying to trouble me. He was trying to block me when I come out for going to washroom and all. He wanted to talk to me, but actually I was afraid. Even in between, after 2-3 days, I tried to talk to him. I went into his room. So at that time again he started replying, because these people will continuously create such a situation, and they will project that. When I will thought of considering, at that time they will play around. Actually they want to project that I am running behind that. So this is the usual way from 2013 onwards they were continuously doing, and so it was like a mental torture. And then in between, HOD has arranged some means he had sent some mail regarding some lab issues and some police inquiry. And so I went to meet him, whether it is regarding our lab issue or anything. So if it is like that, I don't want to make any complaint like that. That's what I wanted to tell him. But when I went to discuss with him, so at that time I told that when he asked my thesis writing status, I told that I am not able to write the thesis because of Abhishek's friend's troubles and all. So then immediately he asked me to talk to Professor Krishna also regarding this. And so when I talked, when I just went and talked, and I came back, and immediately these people have arranged a sexual harassment talk against this Abhishek and all. So then I told it to Professor Krishna that so I wanted to inform Abhishek about this Minarli and all their trouble. And so she tried to call him, and she called him, and but he was not at all coming for discussing. And then Professor Krishna told that so she understood that how much level my academics is getting affected, and even from IBM DJ Watson and all. So they wrote mails to me that they wanted to work with me after seeing my work. And so she understood that my academics is getting affected very badly, and she told that to get married to Professor Akshay, because he was also loving me and he was also waiting me from I think 2014, since the time I went to discuss with him regarding my ACM transaction submission, paper submission. So then, but still I wanted to have a discussion with Abhishek since he waited for so long, and I went and informed the Professor Supratik regarding this. And so he immediately, they planned in between. Professor Supratik and Professor Siddharth also was threatening me that I was not at all talking to Abhishek and all like that. So then when I went to talk to Professor Supratik this thing, so immediately they have passed the information, and suddenly Minarli got jealous that, or these all people that gathered. So they projected that I am cheating Abhishek for accepting Akshay for money, and also they created so many dramas, and they gathered all the students, faculties, everybody, and arranged a master plan to do gang harassment to me till I agreed to marry Abhishek. So they made a condition that if I want to be in IIT Bombay, I should marry Abhishek, otherwise I should go out of IIT Bombay. So that was their way of threatening. And then they planned that thing. So from that time on, to avoid the proofs, they planned that they will not write any mails or reply to mail calls, anything directly, but I should keep on writing to Abhishek every day, otherwise they will put chemical center on my food. So this actually the civil criminals Diptesh Deepak and utilized this chance, and they have informed to the CS department staff Vijay, and along with his help they have taken the spare key of my room, and they started putting chemicals, pesticides, poison, etc. on my food and water bottle in my lab. And then eventually they have extended this to hostel food, and then the canteens wherever I am going, in the hotels, everywhere. So they started. So then they were doing this repeatedly, and then so I was writing out of fear. I was writing mails to Abhishek, but I was consistently asking him, just come in person and we can have a discussion. But he was not ready to come any time, and he will be discussing everything in the mail, the network. So as soon as I write a mail, he will spread in the network, and they will discuss and analyze, and they will do instructions through various mailing groups or mailing Facebook post and all. So means what are the things I am subscribed to that. So that they will put some blackmailing messages and all. So the thing is, they started tracing my mobile phones, laptop, everything, monitoring the desktop PC even, to know who all I am talking and what are the things I am doing. And so they were continuously monitoring with the help of Geo. That's the thing. They were not only the phone calls, the data also they were strictly monitoring. And that started from 2017. Still it is going on. They were continuously doing that. And then, so I lost my privacy and I was not able to concentrate on anything, and these people started gang harassments, insults everywhere. And simultaneously Professor Supratik was bringing many professors from across the world to support my research in my uncertainty reasoning, where the Professor Pushpak was not considering me. And but I was in a situation that I have in my own way to go, and I cannot accept like that. Also mainly I wanted Abhishek to know this Minali's play and all, because I got so much afraid of their criminal plays and all. So I was not taking any offers, and I was waiting for a clear discussion with Abhishek. And then these fellows again started creating shows, and so they were doing public entertainments, public talks. And so as soon as Professor Supratik is bringing a professor, and the same way Professor Akshay also started bringing professors from across the world, and they were competing each other. And in the department, most of the faculties were with Professor Supratik's team. And so then it was like a gang competition and harassment, and all the students, everybody gathered into that. And so everybody was troubling me. I was not able to concentrate on my work or research anything. And then Professor Pushpak got furious and angry on this, and because everybody was insulting him also. So then he delayed my PhD thesis submission in SRM, and then he instructed the dean, everybody to play around and trouble me. And so they delayed, they made me run here and there for 2 months over there. And meantime, what he have done is he conducted the PhD defense of Reksha Sharma, Sudha Gardeva, that students who were troubling me. And then after submitting the thesis, I went to meet Abhishek in IMSC Chennai. Since he came to my room in October 2017, I think that his family was also there for a marriage thing. And but I was not showing much excitement, since I wanted to concentrate on my thesis writing. So then after submitting the thesis, I went to meet him, but he played around and he didn't come for talking, and I got so bad feeling about him. And so then when I came back to IIT Bombay, again these people got happy, and they were started public entertainments. And I didn't like their way of making my life as a public entertainment. And then I in June 2018 only, 18, I was having my DST review meeting at Dehradun. And so at that time I thought, okay, again these people are doing the public entertainment. I requested Abhishek to come along with me, since I was also afraid to go alone. So then these people immediately contacted my colleague Jitha Arora, and instructed her to create troubles for me in Dehradun, and record my presentation. So they wanted to know whether I am reporting these whole things to DST. So then she and her husband were insulting me throughout, and she recorded my presentation where I was informing to them that when they asked why Professor Pushpak's name is not there in my patent, so I told that okay, he is not there, just to escape from that situation. So these people created taken that video, and when I came back to IIT Bombay, so these people have shown this to Professor Pushpak, and created a conflicts between Professor Pushpak and me. When Abhishek was, I think Abhishek came, and I didn't go for talking, because I will not be knowing that when he is coming, he will come and sit somewhere, and through the entire the network, people will be knowing, and I will not be knowing. So then they will tell that I am ignoring him for approach actually like that, and then so then they will again do the gang harassment center. So then again this was going on, and again Professor Pushpak got angry and fear, and he delayed my PhD defense in SRM. And then when he delayed my defense, I went back to Kerala. So in Ernakulam, my sister's delivery was there, and then after that there was some issue with the home nurse, and so we went back to Trivandrum. So after reaching Trivandrum, I informed everything to the DGP Registration IPS, and he immediately called and informed to Mumbai DGP and assured our help, and so they told that they will give a warning to these people. And so then when I went to Chennai for my defense, at that time I informed this to Professor Puvamal. She have immediately informed everything to this IITB people, and they got again furious and afraid about their activities. And so when I came back to IIT Bombay again, these people were creating so many troubles. But by the time I understood that Abhishek went to Cambridge, so I thought, okay, let me also go to Cambridge, since his friends will not be there. It will be a, I can also work. So I was trying to look a position for the, but immediately Professor Pushpa Gandhi started projecting bad about my research, academics, everything, and my character behavior. And so they informed to the professor at Cambridge that I will not work in group until, and they have played so much and spoiled my interviews and all. So then they have instructed to block my applications at Cambridge continuously. So then again I was trying to go, since my friend was also there, and by the time these people have spoiled my health by putting some chemicals in my room. And so then when I went to ITB hospital, so the doctor told that I should take vitamin tablets, like drops like that. They kept some chemicals on my mouth, and was actually to spoil my health. And that day night my health got so went into so dangerous situation. And next day morning I was coughing blood like, and then I got afraid, and when I thought of going outside the hospital with the help of my sister's friend, and we went to Paramount Hospital. And by the time this network team has called and informed bad about me to them, and then these people were what informed to um, yeah, so informed to them that to make me to take TB medication, because since these people wanted to block my UK visa, that's the thing. So then I got afraid, and I went to Trivandrum in the next flight, and then there I went to Pulenarkota TB center, and there the doctor told me that so I don't have TB, this is not the symptom of TB, and I went back to home. But in the night again my health was very condition was very worse, and then yesterday morning we went to the TB hospital. At that time the doctor told that anyway I have severe infection, I should get admitted that day itself. And again I got admitted in Pulenarkota hospital. So by the time these people have reached there, and they informed the doctors to inject many chemicals on me to make mental changes and all. So then I understood the play from their behavior itself. At the time I informed mother that we can go away from here, but these people played with the doctors, and so all the doctors came and convinced us that we should not go anywhere, and so we should be there only, like that. So we yielded to their way, and then so that 1 week they injected many things on me. And then in between one doctor came, and she told that there is no, the infection got reduced and there is no need to take TB medication. But the doctor Gina Dulles told me that no, I should take TB medication. And but actually it was a clear way that to block my UK visa. So then when we got discharged, and then when we went to Trivandrum hospital, means Nightingale hospital near to our hometown, and so at the time also again the network was informing, a very bad team was there behind us, and that they have what played with the doctors over there also. But everybody was trying to write that I have mental problems, and to write to create a record, because see these people were afraid that these are the harassments they have done, it should not come out. That was the reason. And then we got afraid that I thought I should inform the DG Prashad Singh again, and so I went to meet his office. By that time these people have called and informed his staff, and they created another drama over there. And then when I went back to home, and we thought of informing our MLA, he was very supportive person to our family and well-known person to our family. But these people these people are tracing our mobile calls and all. They are knowing that we are talking and what are the things we are doing, and then these people are creating conflicts in who are all there to help us. And then when I went to meet the MLA, so he was insulting us, and so much they were he was telling so many bad things. And then we got afraid, and we went to meet CPM District Secretary Anavar Nagapan. So he was one of our relative, and then these people came to know that we went to meet him also. So then immediately they have contacted him also, was telling many bad about me to them also, and was trying to create actually turning him against us to create more conflicts to us, and then more troubles to us. Then these people manipulated many people in the hometown, even they were insulting and doing harassments and all to us. And then we thought of going to what this where this yeah, we thought of going to I got afraid that I thought I should inform to cyber cell, and I wanted to meet DGP and all, but these people didn't allow, and these people created another drama and asked me to write a mail to DGP. And I wrote a mail to DGP by requesting that at least let us live in our hometown. But these people immediately made the high-tech cell people to call me and told they, so bring your laptop and mobile, we will check on everything and that. So it was a trap to delete the proofs and to get the information of my laptop and all. So they have, one person was talking to me, the other person deleted all the proofs, and they asked me to submit the laptop for 1 day. And so then they have taken my Windows details and all the Ethernet, Wi-Fi card, all the details, and passed it to this IIT team. And then so it was a clear trap, and again then the hound down, this all the people were insulting and all, it was going on. And so by the time Professor Supratik and Abhishek's friends, they have informed me that Abhishek is coming from Cambridge, so they were asking me to come for marriage. So I booked my ticket and I was about to come. So by the time these people, Professor Pushpak's team, they were using the politicians and the police, they were threatening my family members, and so they threatened my sister and to that I have mental problems and all like that. So my brother-in-law called and told me that to come to Ernakulam, and my sister also will come along with me to Bombay. And so but then so we believed, and we came to, me and mother came to Ernakulam. So by that time these people have used Amrita Hospital Dr. Sri Kumar, whom I never know or I never had any interaction with him. And so through them they have threatened my sister and brother-in-law that I should be admitted to hospital and treated for 1 month, otherwise I will get into full mental patient like that. And so they have given some tablets, and they were keeping the tablets in my food, and instructed the servant and sister to put in through sister, like they kept that sister, not through the servant only, they have kept that tablet in my food. And so by threatening that if mother is not agreeing, that brother-in-law will go and commit suicide like that. And then they mixed that in my food, and I was not knowing that. And by 1 o'clock I suddenly woke up, opened my eyes. At that time I came to know that this sister's colleagues, everybody has come to take me to hospital to admit them. So I told them that this is the scenario, I had to go back. So then they told that okay, you can go, just come with us to consult the doctor. And so then I told okay. So then they made to cancel my ticket. So then yesterday morning I went along with them to hospital. But after reaching there, I understood that this is a clear drama to forcefully admit me into hospital. So I got escaped from there, and my friend Ridra booked my tickets. And then by the time they have called my uncle from Trivandrum to come to Ernakulam, and I told to uncle this is the scenario, and then my mother came into Bombay. So after reaching Bombay, so I wrote everything to Abhishek and Professor Supratik, but they will never reply. And so then he came above and was standing somewhere, and I was so afraid, and I informed to dinner and everything and all. So then by the time Professor Pushpa created another criminal drama, and he made a shortlist my application in IIT Dharwad for interview, and then they made that we should get vacate and go from IIT Bombay. And so we went to Ernakulam again. He was doing so many plays over there, and then when we went for IIT Dharwad faculty interview, there he instructed the hotel people to put chemicals on my food, and then created another drama by bringing Professor Sudarshan and Professor R.K. Joshi from IIT Bombay in the interview panel. And actually basically he wanted to project to this the IIT Bombay process that I don't know anything. So that's it. He made an sure to put chemicals on my food to create mental confusions, and then project in the interview panel that I don't know anything like that. So then after the drama, actually I understood the drama, and I informed to Professor Shivakumar and at the time itself. Anyway, then after the drama I went back to Ernakulam. Then again there also they were again trying to admit me into hospital. So we got escaped and went to Trivandrum. So again I was trying to sell our properties and all, then tried to settle there. So some of my friends were helping me. So but eventually the networking team reached to them also and blocked all of them and spoiled. And then they have sent us to some astrologer and by projecting that we have the vastu problem in home, and so these are the troubles occurring because of that. And then what threatened us through that astrologer. And actually, basically, that C.K. Harindran MLA and that's Anavar Nagappan, they only did it. And his son was also came and one another person, Mr. Bhaskaran, he used to trouble my family and mother every time. And so, using that, these people created another criminal conspiracy to demolish our home, and then in a way forcefully they demolished our home. Actually, it is a plan to, since we have home in Trivandrum, that's why we are escaping and going to Trivandrum. So it was their plan to demolish the home so that can bring into Ernakulam to admit me to hospital. So then again I understood the plan, and then I got escaped and I came to Bombay, again IIT Bombay. And at that time, other process, everybody told that Professor Pushpakal is doing these all things over there in Trivandrum. And then they again Professor Pushpakal arranged so many plans to make me to go away from IIT Bombay. And then he was bringing, he even in between he was asking me to apply to IIT Patna, and then he even made a flight tickets booking for me to go to DACT Gandhinagar and all. But I was afraid. Actually, I know that this is his criminal play, and he wanted me to be under his control somewhere so that he can monitor and block me always. So I was not really interested with his plays. So then Professor Supratik also brought many processes from across the world again. And so then I told that I don't want to go anywhere, I want to go to Abhishek Valli first, and so then I can continue the research. And then since I got so much afraid of this Diptesh and all these people's gang harassment for years, so then I was trying to find a position over there. So by the time Professor Pushpam made another drama to make Abhishek to get married to another girl, and gave award to Professor Supratik and offered a faculty position to Abhishek in ITB. So then I understood the play, and Professor Krishna also told that these people spoiled my career and I am becoming a fool. And so then I went to meet Abhishek's parents. So they also told me to go to Cambridge, and so I was about to go to Cambridge. By that time, these people have stolen my I even applied for visa. So by that time, these people have stolen my passport and bank passbook and created so many cases. Then I tried to book my apply for new passport, and they blocked that also by playing with the Powai police. And then then some staffs only told me that who are knowing these people only putting all the chemicals and are doing all these things. They have asked me to apply for new submit a register a complaint, police complaint against them in police station. So when I went to the police station, the people told that they will not be able to register a complaint, and so complaint against ITV people. And so when I came back, as soon as these people gathered all the security people and forcefully took me into the police stations. Then I told that why you people have brought since I came for registering the complaint, so but they didn't. Then I told that I want to register a complaint, and they were not ready for the FIR, and then I made them get the seal on my complaint, and I came back. So in between I informed to my sister also. So then from the next day morning onwards, this power police people were calling me continuously by asking that to come to police station, they will give the passport, sanction the passport application. That I understood that it is some play, and I didn't go. But even when I called to the staff from my apartment cleaning ladies phone, so by the time these people have used their staff and traced back and then informed to the police. And so after some time these people, police and my sister again came to this our they came and they were knocking at my door, and so they nicely convinced that it took me into police station. And then they told that these all things are there, and so I told that these are the troubles I was undergoing ITB. And then they told while talking to the SI, I understood that they have threatened my sister and brother-in-law that they are going to put some criminal cases against me and going to admit me in mental hospital, jail. So if they want to save me, so they have to write and give us I have mental problem like that, and all this my sister have written like that also. So then he was telling that if they are not doing like that, so I will be informing to DST and all, it will create a problem for him. So that is the thing. Then But the police told that next day they will come to IITB and inquire about this, and so they have sent us to some hotel in their work. Next day when we came again, they made some other place, and was playing with my sister. They took my sister somewhere and told some lies, and so after that some police came and forcefully took me into some hospital and injected me and injected me and made me unconscious. And so when I opened my eyes, I was admitted in Amrita hospital, Ernakulam. And then I told everything to doctor. The doctor told there is no problem, you can go. And then but my sister insisted that I should be admitted for 1 week then by actually I was doing there some Ayurvedic massaging, Shido, Dara, Talabodichil, these all things. And but these people have a they were creating a fake mental record or mental certificate. I was not knowing that well. And then after coming discharging from the hospital also, I was like, see what happened to me, like this kind of situations are coming to my life and all. So but these people, Professor Pushpa made ensure that I should not come back to research and all, I should not come up. So he wanted that I should not complain. So for that he made ensure that these people should inject me every month for 1 year, so that I should not come back to my research and all. So these people will tell lies, and my brother-in-law used to threaten us that he have a police this certificates and all, he will call police and all. So they used to threaten and forcefully take me into vehicle and will drop in the hospital and all. They were injecting and all. So because of these troubles I got backward in my research. And so then I thought the deep learning is the new trend, and so I thought let me do some experiments. And I requested to CUSAT professor over there in Kerala, Ernakulam only. So she told, okay, you can join us PDF, so time being you will get into track. So I joined for that, and so they are actually teaching only more than research. So I was enjoying that, so I also came to the track since I got lost in between. So simultaneously I was applying for Cambridge, and in December 2020 I got selected for that, but that also got blocked eventually. And then so in after next semester I got deep learning as teaching subject, and I was so happy, and I was teaching, and I was by discussing with Stanford Professor Jurafsky and all. So I was teaching the MTech students and PhD students also out of interest, and so I was reviewing the Jurafsky's textbook, and I was helping him in writing and by giving suggestions and so it was good. So by the time I simultaneously I was writing mails to Abhishek and all every day. So then since the COVID lockdown also started, so I was not able to go to London or anywhere. And then in I think September 2021 I found an error in Professor Pushpak's lecture material, and I reported. So he immediately got angry, and he thought that okay, again I am coming back, and he thought that these people will again start the public entertainments, and he immediately gave offers to Professor Process in CUSAT, and instructed them to block me from teaching, and so instructed them to trouble my work. And so the same week I understood that Abhishek also came to Mumbai, actually since his father aspired there. I was not knowing that. And then Professor Pushpa again gave offers, awards and all to other professors, and again arranged on another faculty candidate might be so girl to get married to Abhishek, and by giving offers of faculty position over here. And then he instructed the CUSAT people to block my GPU access to prevent me from doing experiments and all. So he wanted that I should be in Kerala for another 1 year, so that he can execute some of his plans. And then so then I thought that I will not go to CUSAT and I will start working from home only. But by the time these people spoiled my laptop, and again this so I went for servicing the laptop in all the shops in Ernakulam, so they blocked all the shops. And so again I was having on another laptop, so that also they have spoiled, and so I was completely blocked. Again the full networking, everything started, and then I thought okay, I went back to CUSAT again, so but they have blocked all the department people also to not to allow me to do any work and all. So then I thought let me move legally. So when I was trying to find an advocate or some actually I started taking phones from the people on the road and to also, but these people were calling, tracing back and collecting the information, and was blocking me in all way. The entire police, everybody was behind me, like and then the neighbors, everybody was informed. Actually, in between, they have instructed my sister to put chemicals on my food to create mental changes on me, to and to admit me in again hospital, and they have even booked the appointment in the hospital. So by that time, then they have kept tablets in the shelf and threatened the mother that she should put that tablets in my food, and if she's not at all allowing to admit me in the hospital, they will therefore will go and commit suicide, like that. So then we got afraid and we informed to the neighbors and all. So the neighbor people, everybody was monitoring and reporting to these people, and so everybody was being manipulated. Then some people tried to help us, they have been given offers to not to help, and so we tried to meet the advocates, and so everybody, these people are blocking through the senior advocates that then again I got afraid. Actually, from Kusat people's comments, I understood that Abhishek might got mad, or I got afraid. And then when I called Professor Krishna, she told me to come to he's here, and if I want to come and meet, like that. But actually it is a drama that to make me come over here and to admit in mental hospital. That was their plan. So anyway, I came with along with the mother, but it was a clear plan, and Abhishek was insulting us so much, and so then none of the processor came for talking and all. So then we went back again. After going back again, I thought of moving legally. So by that again, these people created another drama with an advocate, and so asked me to register a complaint in Kalamashiri police station. And then when we registered the complaint, these people plied with the police, and so actually basically their aim was to throw us from Ernakulam home to take it into Trivandrum, so that I will not register a complaint in Kerala High Court. So that's what the aim. So I understood the play, and I wrote everything, and I mailed it to the worldwide media, everything. But these people are continuously monitoring my laptop and all, so they spoiled. Means they blocked everybody by projecting that I have mental problems. And then again I thought I will move legally, and I was going and trying to meet the advocates. So but these people are blocking all the advocates through the senior advocates, and eventually they were blocking the judges even when I tried to meet them. And to everybody they were telling bad about my academics, research and all, and then about my character and all, so like that. But so many bad stories against me, and so they were projecting, and so it was going on. And then again in February I came to IIT Bombay and to meet Abhishek, and so these people are again playing, and none of them came for meeting and all. So again I went back, and so they were creating many stories, bad stories about me, that I am doing some sexual work and create any money and all, like that. Even they have told it to advocates and all. They were trying to misbehave with me, like that. And so I got so frustrated, and I thought I posted everything in Facebook and all. So immediately they played with the Facebook team, and they tried to block my account and all. Then again I got, and again I started putting everything in Facebook and LinkedIn. So but then at that time, actually I wrote everything, who are all the actual players and everything. I wrote clearly, and I wanted to make sure that no other student again get into such problems. And because I want to know the people what has really happened, because I have to live in the society. So that's what I have done, like that. So these people, everybody, the entire media, everybody was listening to this, and they understood these things. So when I was posting these all things at that time, till June, that they were calling me back. Means they will not call directly, and they will put various emotional messages, and so to get married to Abhishek, like that. But at that time I did not want to come, like that, because I know every time they will do emotional blackmailing messages, but then they will play around. So I don't want such kind of things to happen. And so I wanted to find a concrete solution for this academic harassment issues, because many students are committing suicides frequently. Since when we are approaching the IIT authorities with any complaints, they will immediately create a mental label, and this is the usual way. So I wanted a solution for this. And then I understood that July first week, means by July 4th or something, they made some arrangement to branch for Abhishek to get married to another girl or something. Then I got a little bit worried, because since I was loving him, because he was loving me so deeply from years, and so I came to meet Abhishek, but he again played the drama team again. It was ready, and then we went to the Telangana police station, and so there he was telling so many, because now they all gathered and created a story in favor of them, that I was going behind them, and I came to IIT Bombay to find a person, and I was a PhD student of SRM only, like that. And so many bad stories they have created and against me. Actually they wanted to create a fake record against me. So that's what. So then Again, I went back. I got felt bad by seeing the level of Abhishek's criminal mindset. So then I went back, and again I thought I will continue the mission. So by that, again, these people are putting so many emotional messages, and I was feeling bad. So and this one professor messaged that he is going to get married on July 4th or something. I felt. Then again I came to um, I came to meet Abhishek, but then has to flight in that day itself. So, but when I came again, the criminal drama team was ready, and then again we went to the Telangana police station. Actually, these people same was by sending emotional message. They want to record that I am running behind him, I am troubling him like that. So to save themselves. So it was a clear master plan, and he was telling many bad stories against me, and then again I felt bad, and I came out by understanding his level and the desperateness and the greediness for offers and sex, money, and all. So then I was staying here, and I thought, okay, actually I wanted to make it so actually I wanted to have a clear discussion with him. So why I came and what was my intention. So in between I was insulting means I was telling what are the realities happened. But these people, the Professor Pushpak's team and all, used that against him to turn his mind to that I am insulting him and he is some super like that and all. Again I understood that these people are going to conduct his marriage or something this week or in coming days. And so I went to ITB to meet the process and also, but none of them was ready. Everybody was having clear instruction that they are because so I was going against him like that, and also they were doing some favor to me. And so this is the same scenario. Something is they will decide and everybody will obey, and so that is the thing. So they will spoil. Now everybody joined each other with offers and adjustment. So they were projecting to that. They have given me plenty of chances. I was not taking any options, and now I am playing like a victim. So this is their normal way, because none of them will communicate directly. So then these people will put some emotional messages only, and will put me in the loop, and will spoil my career and life. So now everybody is happy, and they were enjoying adjusting each other with the offers and all, so they can finish my career and life. So that is what their decision. And so this is the way it is happening from years. This mainly Abhishek and his friend, that Minali Sharma. Actually I'm sure that Abhishek is not that innocent, because I can understand the way he is behaving and the level of criminal plays he is doing. So these people took a revenge that I ignored him and spoiled my career, and all. Now everybody wants that these things should not come outside and to save his career and life. So these people will spread the manipulated stories, and so they all will be saved, and so my career and life will be finished. That is what their decision. So this is what happened to a researcher in IITs and all. So people should know these realities, and they should think what. See, now I realized that I wasted my time by explaining these all things to these people for these many months, but these people all were listening to this thing, understood everything, and then again they went back into their loop and their own enjoyments, and again they all gathered together and they were doing it. So I became like they are throwing me like a fool. So that's what. So Abhishek told me that you became a fool like that. So let's see. I want to know how God is treating them in future. So anyway, so the people, you should react. You should know the realities. What are the things happening, and you should see how these IITB criminals, they are manipulating the judiciary and Indian legal system, everybody, and by doing such a sequence of criminalities, which the entire world, across the world actually. So that I think the terrorist gang won't even do such things so that much. Then they are easily playing around, and they are again adjusting with the offers and all. So this is actually another scenario. If you are not going in their own way by adjusting to their criminal place and all, if you are standing straight and we're minding our own works with the confidence and all, no? So these people will gather against us and will throw us out and will finish us. This is what the scenario, dangerous scenario of a researcher in Indian research institutes. So people, you should react, and you should gather to find a solution for this actually. So I have a clear way to do this thing. So but Now again these people are projecting. Even how I got wondered how desperately Abhishek was telling to everybody that I have mental problems like that, and that I felt ashamed for myself for wasting my career and life for such a dirty coward criminal. His desperateness for the same way in 2016 also he was this much adamantly desperate for sex and money. So for that only they gathered and spoiled my career and life. He was never interested to love or anything, but he was always greedy, desperate for that. And so the same way now he's desperately going with that girl and playing by projecting bad about me to everybody, and the entire team gathered together and adjusted with each other. This is the scenario, so you should react and save the researchers. Okay, thank you.